What is up, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to Chill with Pete, the series where we have a coffee break together. Now, my coffee is going to be too hot for me to drink in this episode, but this is more of the, it's just another reminder about P&Q, the birthday special, the question and answer series. It's happening, my birthday's on the 24th of this month, March, so it's going to be happening around then. It will be recorded either on the day or just after the day, and it's going to happen around about then. So this is your last chance to get any questions you want to put to me or comments. And my plug's just fallen down over there. I had a plug up on a desk and it's fallen off for no reason. That's okay. These weird little things happen. That sort of thing that happened to me today in the office. Actually, I was there. I was working away. And then all of a sudden, like a picture frame fell off the side of the desk next to me. I'm like, why? How? It's just one of those mysteries. Anyway, back to this. So you're going to see me hugging this throughout because it's nice and hot around the top because it's a stainless steel cup and it's the metal is a great conductor of the heat. I love to hug it. I love hugging hot drinks. I always have done ever since I was a small child. I used to hug my cups of tea, coffee, until they were, well, tea mainly, until they were, too cold really. But my mum always used to say, "Oh, you hug your drinks, drink your drink, don't hug it." And I like feeling the warmth radiating through my hands because it's cool. It's a nice feeling. Not that it's particularly cold today. I just like the warmth that is radiating through my cup right now. So, my birthday is fast approaching. I'm approaching that age. I'll be approaching 50 years old. 50 years old. And, I was laying in bed the other night before I could get to sleep. I wasn't having trouble sleeping, but it was before I could get off to sleep, and I was thinking about this, and it terrified. Do you know what terrified me the most? The fact that I'm only 14 years away, or will be, 14 years away from the age my father was when he passed away. So that was, to me, that was terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. But there you go. I guess, we'll see how it plays out, But anyway, yeah. So, what's new with me? I've been getting those card decks for the solo RPGs. I've been looking into, in the future, perhaps some Doctor Who RPG. But the question is what mechanic I would use. Now, I watched a very interesting playthrough of a Doctor Who solo role-playing game. I think it's by Stonex Gaming. If I remember, I will look it up and put a link in the video description below. He done that. I'll leave if I also remember, I'll leave the direct link to that video up in the corner. Yeah, and he was using a kind of a homebrew thing for that, and it got me thinking. I thought, because it's more of an investigatory RPG as opposed to a combat related one, or it's not like a dungeon crawl, but I need something that's going to have combat in it, that can have combat in it, and perhaps the Doctor or whoever you're playing can possibly die. Now, but for this, I've been thinking, I want to recreate the TARDIS for it. I want to create an interior for my TARDIS, or kind of like the main interior that you see most of the time in the show, with the main sort of console bit in the middle. and then I want to do an exterior TARDIS. I want to make them using cardboard. These little sets. Well, the set I want to make out of cardboard, and the TARDIS itself I kind of like to make out of cardboard too. I saw one that was made out of just card and coloured in. I thought, yeah, fair play. Looked all right, actually. It looked all right, and I thought, yeah, I can do that. So I'm going to have a go at that in the future, and I'm quite excited to be doing that. I've also been looking up some other things as well, some tools that is going to help me for, my solo role playing endeavors. I'm constantly looking up tools for my role playing endeavors. Anyway, you may or may not know that. But yeah, I'm constantly looking up things that might possibly help me in that, like decks of cards being one of them. I've got a couple of decks of cards on the way. One for a more traditional, like fantasy role-playing type thing, and the other one that is specifically geared towards sci-fi. So that's going to be good. I've got the Science Fiction Codex. I've got my eye on the Science Fiction Codex 2, or the second one, as well. So, got my eyes on those. And, yeah. But, like I say, the main reason for this Chill with Pete is to tell you, get those comments in, get those questions in. I've got a nice lot already, but why not have some more? It's my birthday. Come on, give me some comments. Pop them down below and I'll add them to the list. I've had them from all various sources, from comments left on videos and social media and phone calls. Don't think I might have had one email, but I don't know. But yeah, when I say phone calls, I mean video calls, because most people video call these days, don't they? It's nice to see people in person and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah. What else? Oh yes. You may. Oh, actually, you don't know, but I'm telling you, I have started my 40k endeavour. I've started it. I've actually got some paint on models. That's how much I've started it. Okay, so yeah, those patrons among you, you will see that you know exactly what I've started and what my thoughts are on it. And so yeah, if you're not a patron already, head on over to my Patreon campaign, link on the home page under support me on Patreon. Check that out. It will give you access to exclusive videos. Obviously, the higher up the levels you go, the more videos you will have access to. And it starts off from as little as $1 a month, and that'll give you things like behind the scenes and that kind of thing. And I think chill with patrons, I believe, right the way up through to tutorials and playthroughs and other good stuff. And in the future, there's going to be exclusive role playing for my patrons, so keep an eye on that, as well as other goodies. So that is going to be good. It's going to be, I don't know whether this year is going to be a fantastic year. It's going to be a good year, but next year it's going to be a even better year. I've just got that feeling in my bones. And yeah, summer's on the way. Summer is coming, and so I feel good about that. I love getting out of winter and leaving it behind. I hate the cold weather and the wet and the overcast days and the long nights, and I can't be doing with it. Give me the long days any day of the week and twice on Sundays. Thank you very much. Yes. So I've got a couple of weeks before I'm due to go back to my job after shielding. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to secure an alternative means of employment yet. I'm still working on that. Not that there's anything wrong with the company I work for. They're very good, actually, but I need something that's going to be more long term for my health and the physicality of it all. So yes, I've been working hard on that, as you know. So what courses have I done since I've been shielding and stuff all together? Well, I've done digital marketing course, I've done a Word course, an Excel course, an Outlook course, and I'm now on a PowerPoint course. So it will be 5 courses altogether. That's pretty impressive stuff. I'm impressed with that. I'm impressed with myself. I'm impressed with the software. Yeah, all good there. So self-improvement. I've been improving myself, hopefully. Try and make myself a bit more employable. So, and the other thing, this day and age, where videos are mostly, they seem to be conducted on Teams and things like that. So over the internet, camera. I am so fortunate and blessed to have had all this experience of being in front of a camera, like I am now, talking to a camera. I'm so used to it. It's easy street. So yeah, we like this. We like it a lot. And yeah, I think that's all there is to say. Pretty much. Yeah, just get those comments and questions in for P&Q. The P&Q birthday special. I am so looking forward to it. It's going to be fantastic. I've got some really great questions. Looking forward to answering them and talking about stuff. It's going to be brilliant. And I'm going to have a good birthday, no matter what. I just know I am. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, it's going to be good. It'll be my second birthday in lockdown. So there you go. Last year, it was when it all started for me, and I was told, "Oh, you should have been off since yesterday," and it's been going off and on ever since, hasn't it? So, but yeah, this will be my second one. I think I will be able to get to maybe Exeter next year. Got 2 IOUs for that, so 2 Exeter trips. I love going to Exeter. I was hoping to do it last year. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do it this year. Not very easily, anyway. But we'll see on that one. We'll see. I suppose if I did, it would have to be on a Saturday. Thinking about it. Anyway, I'm not going to think about that. Whether I go now or later is... Somewhere I would like to go again, I haven't been for a while, is a place called Tavistock, because there's a nice bit of water there, and it's very scenic. And there is actually a shop that used to sell some Warhammer stuff, older Warhammer stuff that you can pick up cheaper. They're kind of selling it off. I would imagine they still got a load of it because they haven't been able to open as such, have they? As if they're still there. But I'd like to go and find out, do you know what I mean? So I've got that as well. Anyway, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. What time have we got here? We have 12 minutes. That's not bad. That's a bit shorter than an average P&Q, but that's because I'm not having a coffee. So you carry on with the rest of your coffee break. Have a great rest of your day. Remember, all brushes lead to war. Like or dislike, share, subscribe, all the fun stuff. Check out Patreon if you want. And I will see you on another video. Bye for now. Bye bye.